First delivery to him on the way. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 6 tries. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Snell is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score.
Oh, God. Yawn.
Garrett Cole will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joey.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center. Springer is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone just 2 for 13. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brantley going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone!
Home run, home run.
That is a home run.
2 runs on the board after the home run by Tommy Pham. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he hits one on a line to left field. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Daniel Robertson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, and he is in there.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in now, Willie Adames lifted in the air to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Here's Carlos Correa now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 3 for 9.
All right. Let's do this. Let's see.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Correa makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The next 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now to the plate, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Astros go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Brantley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Reddick is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 29.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Damn,
So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hit hard to short. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Really?
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2
No
strikes
hitter
against
gone.
the batter. He's going to have to put
The
that
first
in the
base,
memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, just a 3 for 13 batting line. In the air out to left. Pham moves over, makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Aledmys.
Digging in, Aledmys Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Chirinos stands at first with 1 out. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Wendell has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He reached on a single in his first try. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Daniel Robertson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 1.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Framber Valdez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ji-Man Choi will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First offering on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Home run. Yeah, you hear that? First pitch of the relief pitcher, and it's a home run.
Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Stepping in now, Joey Wendell. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Never hit 3 in a row.
The third baseman, number 5.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. He grounds it sharply to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's certainly digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Killing me. Fuck, it hurts.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 0-2 delivery. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wendell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready now, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bregman, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still 8-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
And
standing in, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Daniel Robertson. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
So striding forward now, Willie Adames. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. There goes the runner. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from first comes around to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
G-Man Choi.
Into the box, G-Man Choi. On he pops it up. Bregman in foul ground. 2 gone. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Let's change up. Let's throw a change up.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to left. Oh, he couldn't make the play. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Popped him up. Choi is there. And the inning is over. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now batting, Matt Duffy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Hard liner to center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the drive out to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
I scored at least 1 run in every inning. Woo!
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
The batter, number
Stepping in now, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Skied into straightaway right. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Nope.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty. Settling in now, Ji-Man Choi. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Ji-Man Choi.
It's sharply toward third, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
In now, Joey Wendell.
Joey.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Wendell rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Tommy Pham.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
3 runs already home here. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. And now 2-base tag is there. He's out at second base.
Damn it. I fucked that up. Still learning how to steal bases.
Line drive to center field.
Out.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike. DeVito.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And there are two away now. Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
38, Joe Smith.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in his last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
Next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, G-Man
Into
Choi.
the box now, G-Man Choi, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier. 4 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wendell.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that's the third out.
Yep, I can't hit sideline.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. We're in the 8th.
For the Astros, the catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Chaz Rowe is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Chaz Rowe.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. Rowe, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and
oh shit.
lifted in the air to left center, and he will make the play. 2 away now. Now that will give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind.
The third baseman
striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Matt Duffy, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Tommy Pham. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Chris Davinsky enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Oh, 2 people watching. Nice.
Mike Zunino will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
I'm the Rays, by the way. Tampa. TV.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and the runner from second is in to score.
Should have went for second. It's all good.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Guess I can't hit a home run here for whoever's watching. Ready? Here's home run for you.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curve.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Springer looking up, and this one is
gone.
Told you,
home run for whoever's watching. We just started watching a little late. The game's about over.
2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
I'm playing some zombies. Who's watching?
Now batting.
Now batting.
Designated hitter.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Bregman fields it cleanly.
And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Whoever's watching, please leave a comment down below.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Standing in, G-Man Choi.
There's 2 watching now. Ooh. Cool, 2 watching. Yay.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
About to steal third. I haven't stole the base yet. I'm still trying to learn, so here we go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The center fielder, Kevin.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Find out who's watching. Not yet, anyway.
A bouncer to the left side. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front 23-0.
Last inning, boys. Let's see if I can strike him out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show.
Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I got 1 watching now.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pops this one up. Duffy in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Oh, I should have went to third baseman.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken games 1 and 2
Ooh,
here
I
at
just
home,
won.
as this one
I
is
just
over.
won
That wasn't
again.
exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
23-0 the final tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Blake
My
Snell
balls
takes
itch.
the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Garrett Cole struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Peace.